Eve's name was in the news this week.
Yeah.
Apparently, she dropped a book in September 2024, which was her memoir called Who's That Girl? A Memoir.
And why are we talking about it now?
Yeah, well, there was some new information that decided to come from that book that happened this week. I guess the internet decided to make it big this week, but this information has been out and about in her book since it came out last year. And that is the fact that she admitted she dated Suge Knight to get back at Dr. Dre for her treatment from when Dre had her on Aftermath Entertainment. So yeah, I remember when Eve was on Dr. Dre Aftermath's label because I bought the Bulworth soundtrack.
Was Blow Your Mind on Aftermath?
No, this was before Eve was with Rough Rider. She was with Aftermath. Now I bought the Bulworth soundtrack, and Dr. Dre had a song on there called Eve of Destruction.
I remember that movie.
Yeah. And that was the first time I had ever heard Eve, and she was on Aftermath there, and I think her name, I don't know if the song was just called Eve of Destruction or that was her name, Eve of Destruction too, but I remember that song, and I don't remember too much about it. I just remember it being on a soundtrack that I liked. But anyway, back in her book, she detailed that in 2001 at the Soul Train Lady of Soul Awards, she was pushing to meet Suge Knight, and that was because she was dealing with frustration stemming from a contract with Interscope Records, basically with Aftermath and Dr. Dre. She said Dre was creating a hostile work environment, making things difficult for her. So as a remedy, she decided to introduce herself to Suge. And I'm gonna show you. Yeah, I'm gonna show you, Dr. Dre.
So Eve said she, for the most part, was mad at Dr. Dre, so she started dealing with Suge Knight. Like, that's women's logic. Oh, you broke up with me, so now I'm gonna start dating your best friend. That's just not healed. And when you do things like that, you curse as a woman, as a person in general, you curse yourself where you ain't gonna never be whole again.
I'm gonna show you.
Boy.
Since Eve, so Eve decided to link up with Suge Knight, and she decided to smash Suge Knight, give him some ass.
That's wild. That's another chick that was like, you know what, Dre? I'm gonna go give Suge
some ass. Because I'm mad about these contracts and these record deals.
Just wow.
That's natural horror instinct.
Just wow. Because didn't Michelet jump right over to Suge? Like,
maybe that's why she did it. She said, oh, man. But that would have to mean Dre was smashing Eve. Because if not, why would you care?
I didn't want to say that.
That's
on a business aspect.
Anytime a woman acts out like that,
why would I get mad on a business aspect if you go messing with my. So I kind of think they might have been smashing, and then it's like, I'll show you.
That was almost like the downfall of her career with the label, because they didn't like that. They didn't appreciate the pull up from Suge Knight, and so
they were. Anytime a woman doing something like that, to get back at you like that, they
just serial sloppy second catcher.
That's two bitches, Dre. Yeah,
Suge just a serial sloppy second catcher.
Yeah. He was getting so many of Dr. Dre's hands down. He should have been the one called Aftermath. So yeah, I'm not sure why she decided to put that in there, but this is her memoirs, and they came out in 2024. Now,
don't you hate the internet some damn time? They bring up shit. It's been out there for over a year, and they rehashing the shit like as if she just talked about it just this week. It was out.
For all we know, Eve could have made this go viral.
I mean, but on top of that, it just kind of makes you look at Eve in like
a weird light. First of all, you're supposed to be happily married, and you talking about past.
It's in a book though.
I mean, I understand that, and that's cool. But to me, it's like, so you came out to tell everybody that you were mad at Dre, so you went and smashed Suge. Okay, cool.
And not only that, Eve decided to get into a relationship. It was a working relationship, and that's when you saw Eve. Eve said since he was a blood, Suge Knight was a blood, she had red plants, red furs. She dyed her hair red. So if
when she was on
of,
Rough Rider, she was ready. She had ready.
Yeah, and however, they said the relationship quickly came to an end as Eve was informed by her mentors, aka Rough Riders, that they didn't approve of her newfound relationship.
Their collaboration on Let Me Blow Your Mind with Gwen Stefani was a major hit, but the behind-the-scenes dynamics weren't smooth. Dre, who had a reputation for being both brilliant and difficult, left Eve feeling unappreciated.
Alone, sis.
They didn't like the idea of me hanging with Suge Knight at all, and that's when my guy said it was time to cut the cord, and I didn't think twice. So even Eve knew Suge wasn't a good idea, which lets you know she'll who she knows she ain't supposed to be just as revenge.
Crazy.
Just to be spiteful.
Crazy. That's super spiteful too.
So
that's a lot of dead women
it
out
is.
here.
It is. But
So
that's spiteful.
in a way, her snitching on this story saying she Suge Knight as revenge must mean she gave Dre some inadvertently outed him, because Dre was probably married at the time to that strong-faced woman that took his fortune. Yeah, so that means Dre was probably, I assume Dre was tapping. That's crazy.
No assume. She's telling you they.
She never said it.
Okay, I mean, you can read. You can read.
I mean, you can read
in between the lines. If I'm going, hold on. If I'm going somebody that you don't like, you feel what I'm saying? That's intentional. So that means he must have shared that with you in the bedroom, some shit like that. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But like I say, it's even deeper than that, because if it's just a business relationship, who cares? So
it's deep.
It's gotta be deeper than that. Yeah.
But he was married at the time, though. When all that shit was going on, he was married still. Mm-hmm. He just got divorced. 3 years ago?
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? So yeah, he was married at the time.
Damn. So Eve just told one story and had probably two dudes at the same damn time.
I mean, but really though, again, it's been out there for a year. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I mean, the internet just decided to rehash that shit. You know what I'm saying? So
that's the truth. That means people could find some shit from 5 years ago. You said. And
bring it back.
Look, Diddy, hello.
Yeah.
Everything he's dealing with, that shit happened years ago.
Yeah. And Diddy is still Diddying.
And he about to get out too. Yeah.
Of course he is, because he wasn't found guilty, right? So what? Oh yeah, he did have
the man
guilty on 2
but they
charges.
trying to change that. But Trump might go ahead and give him that pardon.